should be filming a makeup video in a bathroom or like a skincare routine while I look like a shiny walnut. I'm giving you brown egg right now. We're giving you moisturized acorn. Hi guys, I'm Erin and I'm gonna do NaNoWRIMO this year, and I'm doing it the old-fashioned way. I am in LA right now for acting and writing stuff, and in the cheesiest, corniest, most woobiest way, this trip has been so inspiring and has really like woken me up to what I am capable of once I get over my own bullshit. Once I get over my own bullshit and get out of my head and stop overthinking for more than 3 seconds, it's over, okay? I don't know for who, but it's over. So, yeah, so because of this realization, I'm doing NaNoWRIMO this year, or National Novel Writing Month, where you write a 50,000 word or more novel in November. The past 2 times I did NaNoWRIMO, I did screenplays, and then the first 2 times that I did NaNoWRIMO, I did novels. One of which, or the first of which, I read some terrible lines out of on this channel. Good God. I didn't do NaNoWRIMO last year, or at least I don't think that I did it. My brain kind of shuts off around this time of year. Like, of course, it's beautiful outside, it's autumn, everything's all cute and orange, and Halloween's my favorite holiday, but something awful always happens around this time of year, and because of that, I'm never really able to enjoy the holidays, which is kind of a framing device that I want to use to tell a story. But anyways, I think that it's interesting that in my first 2 attempts at NaNoWRIMO, I was trying to chip away at like the same idea, like the same core wound, but at 15 and then again at like 18, 19, it's like I didn't have the language or the skill to execute what was going on in my mind. But it's like ever since then, and I'm 24 now, ever since I was 15, the way to write the story has been like revealing itself to me more and more, which sounds so cheesy, but it's true. I was just gonna try and say a quote off the top of my head that reminded me of the sentiment, but turns out that quote is really long and I was butchering it. So here's a little snippet. So Ira Glass says, "All of us who do creative work, we get into it because we have good taste. But there is this gap. For the first couple of years, you make stuff, and it's just not that good. It's trying to be good. It has the potential, but it's not. But your taste, the thing that got you in the game, is still killer. And your taste is why your work disappoints you." I'm not saying this to suggest that I am somehow this writing god and I have reached this creative nirvana, because that's not true. Partially because that's fucking depressing. Like, if this is it, if this is my zenith, then good God, oh no. But anyways, I'm making this video to say that I'm ready now, and that feels so good because after polishing Truth Weekend, the screenplay, I felt like there was such a void, because with that one, I felt like I put my everything into it, and there was such like a violent sense of productivity in it, but I was weirdly happy working that way, and I was weirdly comfortable doing that. But because of that, I kept stalling, like really finishing it, because I knew that I didn't have an outline ready, and I always had an outline ready for the next thing since I was 15. So suddenly I was taken out of this very comfortable space of writing, and usually after I wrote something, you guys know, I would just put it online, which is still terrifying. But with this one, I suddenly had this thought like, wait, I want to make this a real thing. Like, I want to make this a real movie, but I don't know how to get an agent. I don't know how to get the attention of producers. I don't know how to write query letters. I don't know how to pitch to people. And then that just became this whole big spiral. And then instead of doing the thing that you're supposed to be doing in this scary time, which is writing something that's already outlined and ready to go so that you don't lose your mind, I wasn't doing that because I didn't have an outline ready to go. So I was going crazy because I didn't have a story that was long form that I really, really wanted to delve into. They were just kind of like vague ideas, and I didn't want to waste my time on that. Until now I have a story. Okay, so I'm in a different bathroom now. Since you last saw me, I got on a plane and I didn't realize how late I was, and I still had to like tidy up my bathroom, my hotel bathroom, before I checked out of my hotel to get to the plane. So anyways, I'm back in Florida now, and my best friend, she picked me up from the airport with this sign that says, "Welcome back to hell, Erin." So when I tell you I yelled when I saw this sign, I love it. If you don't have friends doing it like this, you need to get new friends. But anyway, I just wanted to wrap up the video by saying that I'm really excited to like purge this thing out of me, because like at its core, it deals with themes that, one, scare me, and two, it's something that I've never quite seen tackled in the way that I've experienced it, or in the ways that my friends have felt this thing. So I'm excited to dig into that. And I also feel like I have 1,000 screen ideas. Like I watched Euphoria, Fleabag, and Sharp Objects back to back to back, and I so badly want to write like a gritty, sexy, cool, funny mini-series, but I feel like I can't tackle any of those things until like I get this thing out of me first. I still have quite a bit of outlining to do. I still have to come up with some character names. All of the character names were taken out or replaced for my second attempt, and now at my third attempt, a lot of the first names are staying, but I'm like kicking out the last names, even though my 18, 19-year-old brain was really going through it with these like quirky, cringy names. My main character, her whole family has really unusual names, because like I feel like we never see like black hippies, but they exist. It gets into like the Hotep area, but that's a whole other video. But they all have unusual names. Their last name used to be Rain, because I like the idea of the Rain family. I think that's really cool and like cerebral. But I can't keep this weird last name and also have these chaotic first names. Like one of the sisters, her name is Willow, but I can't have Willow Rain, because that sounds really cheesy and fake. Like I can't, what's not connecting? Like what's not clicking? What's not clicking?